Hello, everyone, and welcome to this kind of chit chat stream. Hopefully, you can all hear me. Please do let me know in the chat if you can hear me. Yeah, I'm going to be a bit rusty because this has been a long time since doing this, but we're going to be getting into all of that in this stream. Like I say, it's a bit of a chit chatty stream. I'm not going to be doing any gaming or anything, but of course we will be talking about it because I kind of want to go through everything that I've kind of missed out on. Um, but like I say, hopefully the connection's all okay. Hopefully you can hear me. I know it's not the best quality, and the reason for that is because all my stuff is in another room. And once again, I'll kind of get into that reasoning. But yeah, hope everyone is well. I can see loads of people in the chat there saying hello. Hello to all of you, and thank you for joining and watching. So before we get into the chit chat, if you do enjoy this stream at any time, make sure to give it a big like. And also, if you do kind of like this content that is previously on the channel, or maybe you like this type of content, and if you do, let me know and we can maybe do some more. Um, yes, I was going to say if you do enjoy the type of content here on the channel, make sure to subscribe and also make sure to. I've totally forgotten what I was going to say. Oh, yeah, make sure to comment in as well. Like I said, I'm a bit rusty. I haven't done this in a while. Okay, so let's get into it then, and I'm sure there'll be lots more people that will join throughout the stream. So let's get into it. So I do have a list to my side, so you might see me kind of keep looking that way. Um, so the first thing I wanted to talk about was basically the reason why I've been gone for so long and just things like that. If you are part of the Discord, which I will talk about after this, then you might have a little more knowledge than someone that's just here on the YouTube channel. So basically, the last time you kind of saw me was all the way back in June, which was only like a couple of months ago. But for me, it seems like forever ago. And as you can see here with the t shirt I'm wearing, I went on holiday. And yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm going to come back and everything. And typical me, when I haven't done something for a while, I kind of not forget about it, but the kind of routine of it is all disrupted, and especially something like YouTube, it can be very nerve wracking. And even today, like I was really excited to do the stream. I was like, "Yeah, I'm going to do more and everything, and get back into it." And then as it was getting closer and closer, I was like, "Oh God! Like I've told everyone that I'm going to do this. I have to do it." Um, and yeah, not that it's got anything to do with you guys. Me being away has nothing to do with you guys. I should feel like that I can just be like, but like you do get nervous. It's like being up on a stage or anything. So that's one reason, was because the kind of just my routine of it all was disrupted, um, and that, but that's not the holiday. Like it's hard to explain. Um, yeah, and then the main reason, oh sorry, the main reason for it is or was trying to find a balance between life, work, and YouTube. And trust me, it is so hard to do, and I can totally see, um, like, if it's your full time job. I'm not saying that it's easier because it's not, but just having that more time. And when I'm working 40 hours plus a week at work, it can be very tiring. And yeah, to then come home and be like, oh, I've got to do the stream, and it takes up the whole evening, and just things like that. So that's my biggest issue, is trying to find a balance between those three things, because as I've always said, YouTube is a full-time job where you've got to think of the content, you've got to make the thumbnails and everything, do the research. So yeah, so I am going to try and get back into this. Another reason also is why it's like this is that we're having some work done soon to our place, and all the stuff is in our office, which is where I was doing the videos and streams before we went on holiday. So of course, now that room is filled up with all that stuff, I can't do do streams and everything. And I've also found out that I've broken my screen somehow. So I'm going to have to get a new monitor, which is not going to be cheap, unfortunately. So yeah, so there's all these different factors. I'm probably using them all as excuses, but I'm definitely glad that I am back, kind of. I don't know if I'm fully back, and I don't know how I'm going to do it without all the stuff. But I'm going to try. Not today, but I am going to try at some point. And I'm trying to think of any other things. And like I say, mostly it was finding a balance between the three things, and also the kind of making sure that the stuff was out on time. And I found that very pressuring. That's not a word, I don't think, but I felt the pressure of having to do a stream because of a certain thing. So yeah, definitely let me know, or you guys feedback, if that's something you want or you don't care when something comes out, because that's probably just me in my head and everything. And there was one more thing as well, but I can't remember. But like I say, hopefully I can find the confidence and everything to try and get back and doing it properly. So yeah, so let's get into the kind of more positive stuff, shall we say? So let me just get this up on the screen. Oh, sorry about this. Right, here we go. So let's start off with Discord. So I did kind of talk about this already, that if you're on the Discord already, then you might have got a bit more knowledge of what I've been doing and everything, even though I haven't really been on that either. But I'm going to try my best to be on this as well. If you don't know what Discord is, it's kind of a forums kind of thing where we have discussions and that when we're not streaming. So it would be quite nice to build a bigger community on there with you guys. So if you haven't done so already, I'm going to put the link to the Discord in the description box down below. It's not there yet, but it will be. If anyone is able to send the invitation link, put it in the chat for me if you can. But don't worry if you can't. I know that we tried before and it doesn't work or something. So fingers crossed that it will work now. So yeah, and another thing about the Discord is after this stream, I'm going to be adding more categories of chats. So I was thinking like a sports one. It's gonna kind of be quite like my interests. So only mods can send links. Oh, okay, I didn't realize. Okay, well, I will put it in the description box after the stream. So if you do want to join, then you can click on it via that way. At first, it's going to be like things that kind of interests of mine, but if there are any things that you want to have put on, then please do put in the chat, send me a message or anything. Send us a message on our Instagram at DisneyKingdomers. Then we can do that. But I was thinking like sports, um, music, that type of stuff. And I was also thinking about having ones, um, what do you call it, of like games, but not gaming in the sense of like if anyone wanted to put a quiz question in or just stuff like that. So yeah, we'll just have to see. We'll see. Right, okay, the next thing. So one thing whilst I was away that I was quite excited for, if you didn't know, I am a big Disney Parks fan, and we had D23, which is where basically the Walt Disney Company do all their big announcements for different things like films, etc. And there is a section for the Disney Experience. Here we go. So this is it. Horizons is what it was called this year. It's every 2 years, and I don't know if you guys are interested in this, but basically, I just wanted to give my view on the different announcements. It's not every single announcement, but again, if you want to see more content like this, then please do let me know in the chat or in the comment section. Because this is something that I'm really interested in, and maybe I would like to do some stuff on the channel about the Disney parks. I've decided after a few tries, vlogging is not for me. I much prefer doing stuff like this. So yeah, so here we go. So the first thing I thought we'd start with is Disneyland news. And what a way to start with, there is going to be an audio animatronic of Walt Disney. So this is going to be at Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln, and it's going to kind of have a rotating stage where one show it's going to be of Abraham Lincoln, and then next time the show is going to be of Walt Disney. Now, I'm not going to do dates or anything when this is coming. I'm just going to give my opinion on it. But when I heard the rumors about this, I was like, yeah, like I really like this idea, and I still do really like this idea. I was going to say activity then. Me thinking about work earlier, and yeah, no, especially for newer people as well. Of course, I was not alive when Walt Disney was alive, and I know it's not the real person, but just to see something like this would be absolutely amazing. Some other stuff for Disneyland Resort. So this is Avatar that will be coming to Disney California Adventure, which is the second park opened at Disneyland Resort. And as we can see here, there's going to be a kind of boat ride. There's been lots of speculation and rumors that the boat is going to be like Pirates of the Caribbean out in Shanghai. Um, with that newer technology and everything. They're not 100% sure where it's going to go in the park, but yeah, there's going to be lots of different construction going on. And another kind of what looks like here is a boat ride as well, is for Coco. So there is rumors that this is going to be in Pixar Pier, which looks amazing in pictures and also in real life when we did go to Disneyland. Um, and yeah, they're going to kind of use inspiration of Pirates and also Haunted Mansion to kind of give this attraction a real boost, shall I say. So yeah, definitely looking forward to that. Not saying that Walt Disney World is easy to get to, but with Disneyland being that bit further out as well, it's a lot harder to get to. And yes, the concept art looks amazing for all of these different things that are coming. So now we've got Disneyland Paris, which is kind of the home park for myself, with that being the closest one to where I am based. And then, so if you didn't know, Disneyland Paris has two parks, and Walt Disney Studios Park is going to be changing its name to Disney Adventure Park. No, World. Disney Adventure World, I think it is. And they've got this big overhaul that they're having. There's three lands. One of them's already completed, which is Avengers Campus. We know that World of Frozen is coming, and I believe that's 2027. I believe I did say I wasn't going to do dates, but I know that that one was kind of set back a year because I know they wanted to open it this year for the Olympics, but that's not happened. And then the third land was originally going to be Star Wars Galaxy Edge. They then cancelled that. And it was very rumoured that it was going to be The Lion King, which got revealed at D23 alongside with this attraction, which looks very much like Splash Mountain, which has just had the retheme of Tiana's Bayou Adventure, which we might get into a little bit later on in this stream. As we can see here, we've got a water ride, and I think that's the first one for Disneyland Paris as well, especially with the European weather. It's not the best, like a kind of Orlando or LA weather. So it'll be nice to see that, and also to have the first themed land to the Lion King. So there was something I was going to say about this, but I can't remember now. Oh yeah. So in this concept art, we can see that this is the live action version, but they have said that it's going to be the animated version that is what's going to appear. So I don't know why we saw the live action one, but maybe that was the only one that was done. Who knows? But yes, other than that, let's go down. So Disneyland Paris at the start of the year is going to get a new fireworks a fireworks show. Sorry, they had Disney Dreams, which came back. Then they went back to Illuminations or something like that, and then that's going to finish. And then I don't know the name of it, but there is going to be a new fireworks show at the Disneyland Park. And then when this whole massive area is done in the second park, there will be a new because there will be a lake in the middle, kind of like Epcot. There will be a fireworks show, and there'll be drones and that in the middle of the lake. Talking about nighttime entertainment, Walt Disney World at Magic Kingdom will finally get another nighttime parade. So again, this was very sought after. So yeah, definitely looking forward, and they definitely need a new daytime parade as well, because Festival of Fantasy has been going on for quite a while now, and I think it definitely needs something new. So, some news that was controversial was what is happening beyond Big Thunder Mountain. So, it was announced that Cars is coming. It's not going to be a copy from Radiator Springs, which is over at Disney California Adventure, but it's going to be more fitting to the Frontier theme. And basically, this is going to be taking up the rivers of America. So I've heard lots of different views. Would be great to hear your guys' views if you've been to the Disney parks and more focused on Magic Kingdom, because this is what we're looking at. But concept art looks amazing. The idea of it sounds amazing, but there are a couple of things. So I don't really mind about the rivers of America being taken up, because it is a dead space. I don't know how many people use it, but I've never used it. Not saying that I will never use it. Well, I won't, because it's probably going to be started construction before the next time that we get to go. But yeah, the only thing that I don't know about is this bit here, and it's basically the pathway from Haunted Mansion down to Big Thunder Mountain, the kind of where Country Bears Jamboree, and that's not what it's called now. How that's going to look and feel like when you're walking along it, who knows? But yeah, it's exciting. It's not something that I'm majorly excited for, but it's always exciting to see new stuff. But this is what I am excited for, and I know quite a lot of people are. We don't know much about it, but this is Villain's Land, and this is the other thing that is coming beyond Big Thunder Mountain. This is kind of what is beyond Big Thunder Mountain. So, loads of fans have been asking for this for ages. It seems like it's in response to Dark Universe at Epic Universe, which is, of course, Universal's third park that will be opening next year. Um, we can see a kind of Maleficent roller coaster here. There's also a roller coaster here. They said there was going to be two rides. I have a feeling this is the same ride, um, but you never know. I would imagine that they do one roller coaster and one dark ride, which seems to be over here. You can see Maleficent's castle there, as well as Maleficent as a dragon there. This looks amazing, and I don't know how many of you guys are excited for this as well. But yeah, the only thing that upsets me is that this is looking to be 2030, so that's what, 6 years away, and I just wish it was now. But of course, you can't just magic like that. But yeah, no, I've just been trying to see as much stuff of people's reactions and that, and thoughts to all these announcements. It has been very exciting seeing it, and I'm glad that you guys are excited for it as well. Ryan, very excited for the Disneyland Paris new attractions. Yes, definitely. Oh, Saeed, you're disappointed that they're getting rid of Rivers of America. Oh, okay, yeah, no, not that you've given your reasons why, but I can understand why. I would imagine it is kind of like what everyone else is saying. Yes, Villain's Land, definitely. We've got a few other things here. So this wasn't announced at D23, but it does go with Villains. So there is going to be a new stage show, which will be replacing Lightning McQueen's stage show at Disney Hollywood Studios. So this is not going to be part of the Villains Land at Magic Kingdom. But as you can see there, there's lots of different kind of screens, I would imagine they are, which will change depending on the villain. This, not that I've seen it in real life, but it's giving vibes of the staging of the Alice in Wonderland show at Disneyland Paris. Um, and I would imagine that these are screens that will change, like I say, depending on the villain. Excited for this, but once again, how long is it going to take before this actually becomes something? Carrying on with Disney's Hollywood Studios, again, something that fans have been wanting for ages, and that is a Monstropolis area for Monsters Inc. And also, they're going to be building a roller coaster to do with the Doors. I'm sure loads of you are excited about this. there's big controversy of where this is going to go. So quite a lot of people are saying it's going to go in Muppets Land. For me personally, I'm not a Muppets fan. I've taken on board on people's not views, opinions and that. Um, I wouldn't be sad if Muppets Land went. The other one is Animation Courtyard, which again, there's nothing really there, so I could see that as well. But there's stuff in the back and that makes it a little bit harder, but not too much harder. But who knows? So that is something. And then the last thing that we need to talk about is Animal Kingdom. And there's going to be a Tropical Americas area added, uh, which is basically going to replace Dino Land USA. So there's going to be a new Indiana Jones ride, which will replace the dinosaur attraction, which has the same um, ride vehicle and kind of system as the Indiana Jones out in Disneyland. Now, it's not going to be a copy, it's going to have its own different story and everything to do with the Mayan culture. And then also, there's going to be Encanto as well, and as you can see, the Casita and also the Madrigal family. So yeah, so that is kind of it on that bit of the stream. Like I say, I'm very interested in the Disney parks, and I just wanted to kind of see your guys' feedback if you wanted to see more um, content about the Disney parks, because like I say, I do have quite an interest in it. So yeah, so would love to hear. Would love to hear your guys' thoughts on that. But let's get into the gaming side now, because that's what mostly this channel is. And that was kind of something I was going to say was that when I was talking about at the beginning, like the reasons why I haven't been doing this for a few months. And I kind of lost my way of on the channel of what to do. Um, I was kind of losing interest in the games that we have on the channel. That has since then has started to I've kind of um, fell back in love with the games, especially Disney Dreamlight Valley, um, because I've been playing that quite a bit, as we'll find out when I do my summary of progress. Oh, thank you, Said. Yeah, no, definitely. Take care, and hopefully I see you soon. Um, so yeah, so I lost my way on that and trying. What was the point in me doing streams if I wasn't really playing? There'd be no point. So that was one reason, and also this is my fault totally that we hit our subscriber milestone, and then the next thing was views, and that was the one thing that I was struggling with. Um, so that's something I need to work on myself to make these streams more entertaining and that, and interactive and just things like that. So yeah, I was getting all caught up on that, and it wasn't really going up, and that kind of made me lose um, the love for it. So yeah, so I think this time I'm just gonna do it because it's fun, and if I do hit that milestone, then um, then yeah, great. Rather than just focusing, right, I've got to do a video because I need to get the views kind of thing, which is not the best kind of content. So Disney Dreamlight Valley, how are you guys doing with this? So something that came up whilst I've been away, and that is the content roadmap. So we can see here we've got three free updates before the end of the year. So currently we've got the Princess and the Frog update, where Tiana has joined the Valley with new culinary delights. And then if you got the Rift in Time expansion, we got Act 3, where we foil Jafar's schemes and fix the rift in time. So then in October we'll get the return. We'll return to the Lion King realm to meet Timon and Pumbaa. The Lion King celebrated 30 years this year, so I can understand why we're getting those two characters. And also they've been in the promotional stuff for quite a while now, since the start. So yeah, I think it will kind of round off the collection. You never know, we might get a couple more characters later on, but not anytime soon. I'm hoping to definitely be back streaming that, doing gameplay streams before then, and especially before this, the showcase stream, which I am so excited for. So tune in for plenty more announcements coming later this year. And this has got something to do with it as well. I'm going to be truthful, there are spoilers in this stream, so if you have not seen it already, then I'm sorry. But I will let you know when that bit does come up. And then the last bit, which is I think going to be like December. I think the showcase stream is going to be November. Then we're going to be getting this in December. Stitch a new mystery together, which looks like it's going to be Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm not 100% sure on the star paths and that, what it's going to be, because you would think October's going to be Halloween, but we've had Halloween for the past 2 years and they might want to change it up a bit. So I'm not 100% sure what's going to be happening with that. Oh no. Oh, you got it on your PC, Tabitha. Brilliant. Yeah, no, I was just getting like, and I'm going to go into it, but the Mulan update wasn't the best for me, and that kind of didn't help me with my interest for the game. But like I say, this new update has kind of brought me back into the game. I'm loving playing it, but it is a bit difficult at the moment, and I'll go into that when we get into that bit. So that's what's happening till the end of the year. So before that roadmap, we had the Mulan update, and that's the last time you saw me. And I kind of did a late uh, gameplay stream in the Mulan realm, and then that was kind of it. I didn't finish it off in the sense of on YouTube. So the Star Path I didn't finish. I tried to, but I just didn't have the time to do it. I'm currently trying to level up Mushu. I've done Mulan's level 10 friendship quest. So now I'm just trying to do Mushu to try and get him leveled up. And then the only other one is another character, but that's got nothing to do with this update. So yeah, overall, the update was all right. I quite like the Mulan realm. I did feel like there was quite a bit that you had to do. I don't know if that's a positive or a negative, but yeah, I don't know how you guys found it. But now let's get on to this update and Tiana. So I have welcomed Tiana. I've got her to level 10. I've done her friendship quests and everything. And I had always said that when Tiana comes, because we knew that she was coming, that I would decorate my Glade of Trust area, which is what I'm currently doing. And I'm finding it quite hard because I'm trying to put the train tracks in that we got from Oswald, and I literally just finished his level 10 friendship quests today. Um, and yeah, there's train tracks, and because in the Star Path we've got that kind of train looking thing, or tram, that I'm creating a train track around my Glade Trust area, but the resources that you need for it I haven't got, so I'm trying to kind of grind the tropical wood and the plastic scrap in Eternity Isle. So yeah, so I have to keep you updated on that bit. It's kind of like the water tower and the iron ingots. Um, so yeah, it might take me a while to kind of complete that project that I'm trying to do, but currently, I have finished the Star Path. That's all done. Because at the beginning I was like, yeah, right, let me do it because I didn't do the last one, and like I say, that was kind of building my interest in the game back up again. Um, and yeah, currently I am really enjoying this update. I don't know, now that I've finished the Star Path, I'm kind of finishing the um, what do you call it, the friendship levels, that it might go down because there's nothing to do. But like I say, I'm kind of being kept busy with doing this Glade of Trust project. But me doing the same things over and over again, you never know. Again, it might go, but we'll just have to see. Something else in this update is the end of summer event where we're doing the marshmallows. So we've got the roasted marshmallows, which need two of the pink marshmallows and two of the blue marshmallows. Pink marshmallows are found in the marshmallow bush, and the blue marshmallows are found around your valley. In the plaza, Peaceful Meadow, Dazzle Beach, Glade of Trust, and also Forest of Valor. You will not find them in Forgotten Lands. You won't find them in um, Sunlit Plateau and Frosted Heights. So yeah, so those five realms you'll find them in. And I've completed all of this. I've got the fire pit, I've got the cooler, I've got the chairs, and I've completed the two village duties as well. So, yeah, looking forward to hearing you guys how you are doing with that event. I think we've still got quite a while till that finishes. So don't worry, you don't have to rush it or anything, but I do feel like it's better to get it done, but of course, it all depends on um, if you've got the time. I'm not 100% sure when the event ends, so if anyone does know, please do put it in the chat to let Tabitha know. If not, I will try and find out, and I'll put it in the Discord, Tabitha, for you to find out. Pardon me, sorry. And then the last thing for me to say is about A Rift in Time. So this is the paid expansion, DLC, whatever you want to call it. And in this kind of expansion, as you can see there, we get five characters: Jafar, Gaston, Eve, Rapunzel, and Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. And I just wanted to quickly give my summary of it, my progress and everything. So I have completed it. I need to work on Jafar's friendship quests and levels to get him up to a 10. I'm going to do Mushu first, then I'll do him. I tried to find him to do him before Mushu, but he just disappeared. So I thought, well, let me just do Mushu then. I enjoyed Act 3. There was quite a bit to do in the sense of the mucking about with the sand hourglasses and that. I'm not going to give too much away just in case anyone hasn't done it. Um, but yeah, I did quite like how the Oswald being in the game, especially with the whole backstory of Oswald in real life, and then also having Steamboat Willie as well, version of Mickey, kind of harping back to the past. I quite enjoyed that. Um, for the price that I paid, I think we got quite a lot of content. So I definitely think it's worth its money. I do believe that we're going to have one paid expansion a year. So I do believe that in that December update with Nightmare Before Christmas, that we're going to go and get the next expansion, and I would imagine it'll be either the same price as this one, or it might be a little bit more. But you never know. You never know. So when you do complete the Act 3, it will come with the credits and it will go through like it does at the end of any game or movie and that. And then there is a cutscene. This is where the spoiler is. So if you haven't done it, then and you don't want to see, I don't know, do whatever you need to do. Okay, here we go. So this is what you see. We see Maleficent and we see Hades, and we also see this book stand with the candles that we saw in the roadmap. So I've been watching a few videos of different content creators for Disney Dreamlight Valley, and that's also another reason why I've been quite away for a bit, is because I know that there's people that do it out there a lot better. But I'm going to take that out of my head and just do me, and hopefully that's what you guys enjoy. I do want to do more Dreamlight Valley content, so hopefully you guys are up for that. Um, and yeah, just enjoy my journey and the channel's journey as well. But like I say, we've got Maleficent and Hades here, two villains. Um, Supposedly, the expansion is all to do with books, fairy tales, and also uh, I can't even say the word, uh, mythology kind of thing. I don't know if there is the character in the middle. I don't know if there's a, yeah, I don't know how that works, but that's supposedly what is happening from leaked things. But I have no clue, so we'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully, in the showcase stream, that they give us all the information that we want. But I think that's kind of it for Disney Dreamlight Valley. I think I've given all my updates on that. I've told you my thoughts on the roadmap. That I'm happy with it. Um, yeah, I'm just happy that the game is thriving. People are still enjoying it. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying it. I did my Mulan, I did my Tiana, and I did the DLC. So yeah, so the only thing that's kind of left to talk about is Disney Dreamlight Valley, Disney Magic Kingdoms. Uh, you had to start again. Oh no! Oh, that's not good. Right, so yeah, Disney Magic Kingdoms. So again, I kind of fell out with this game a lot before Disney Dreamlight Valley, and I've tried to get myself back into the game. I took part in the mini event. I did do a few updates in the Discord, where I did say that I did get the two characters, Anita and Roger. I didn't get Freckles, which was the premium character. Roger, I had two ears hats left, and I spent 100 gems to basically welcome him. I don't know levels and everything, but I'm currently collecting tokens for loads and loads of characters. I'm trying to get back up to 500 gems, so fingers crossed for me that I can do that. But I did enjoy the event. At the end, it did get a bit kind of like, oh, like same kind of thing, but we know what the game's like. So yeah, so no, so I did enjoy the 101 Dalmatians mini event. Um, September's calendar once again is not the best. The only thing that's there that I'm like, oh, is the 4 gems every Monday, like usual. So we do have an Aristocats um, legendary chest that is coming this Thursday on the 12th. Um, I've basically got all the characters, the attractions, so there's nothing really in that sense. There might be some concession stands that I haven't got, but I'm not really bothered on that. You could say the happiness to kind of that last bit before we end the season pass, but I'm nowhere near the end. Like I've just hit 50, I've tier 50, so I think it was. I'm not 100% sure, but so yeah, I'm not doing the best in that, but yeah, like I say, the 4 gems is the best thing there. And then the last thing to talk about is the new update. So we knew it was Silly Symphonies, and I was trying to work out what it could be before the teaser came out. I'm sure all of you have seen it on the social media where it has the long route and the short, oh sorry, the shortcut. And I was like, yeah, it's got to be Three Little Pigs. And I was like, well, there's 4 characters there, so who could the last character be? And I was like, yeah, it's got to be Little Red Riding Hood because the Big Bad Wolf, the same Big Bad Wolf being in that story as well. I'm actually quite happy with this. We've been asking for classic content. Maybe not this type of classic content, but once again, it's harping back to the past, which I really do like, and it's a variety of content as well. Um, so, yeah, no, I'm definitely excited for it. So, hopefully, you guys are too. But yeah, that is basically it for today's stream. We can do a little bit more chatting before I go. Like we could say hit the hour mark, which is about what 12 minutes away. But like I say, it was very nerve wracking. Like an hour, 30 minutes before going live, and I was just like, oh, like, God, I've got to do this. But I have actually really enjoyed doing the stream, and I know that I've always enjoyed doing the streams and seeing you guys and everything. And that's the one thing I have really missed is being able to talk to you guys. And hopefully you haven't missed me too much. There are all the other streams and videos on the channel. And like I said, that I think I'm gonna do it. I'm not going to have a schedule or anything. I'm not going to say, yes, I'm going to do this every so often. But I'm going to try my best to try and see if I can do Dreamlight Valley because I am back on the laptop because the computer is in the other room. Um, and yeah, I'm just going to be me. I'm just going to do me. And if you like it, brilliant. Give a like, give a subscribe, and yeah, just make sure to watch the stuff on the channel because it really does help us as a channel and it will help us to grow and everything. And it might also help you guys in the future as well. But what do you think of the blueprint? Uh, so I saw the patch notes and everything. I didn't really do too much into it, but I'm not really that bothered with it. I'm just bothered in the sense of welcoming the characters, leveling them up, and that. And even that, I'm not really that bothered. Like, I did redo my spreadsheet and that, but who knows how long that will last till I'm just like, yeah, sod it kind of thing. So, so yeah, so no, it's like I say, I'm glad to be back. So, like I say, I'm a bit up in the air in sense of content and that. I'm definitely going to do Disney Dreamlight Valley. I'm definitely going to do Disney Magic Kingdoms, but it might not be as much as Disney Dreamlight Valley. if you want me to do the kind of theme park kind of stuff, let me know, or even like history of the Disney company and that. I know that I've done bits before, um, but I know all of you guys enjoy the gaming, so and so do I. So I don't mind just doing that, but definitely do let me know on some ideas that you would like to see, and then I can kind of take that back as feedback and then try and see what I can do. But yeah, I'm just gonna kind of go with a clean slate, try again, and just do it for fun and be on my way basically. But I don't think there's anything else for me to say other than like the dream snaps and that. I don't think I'm going to do dream snap Wednesday as it was before. I may not do the dream snaps on stream, but I'll definitely show you like what's in the store, my results in the dream snaps and that. But I may not do the dream snaps because also my dream snaps have been very basic recently, and I was very shocked that I got 1,200 on one of them. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I did not expect that. But yeah, hopefully I haven't rambled on too much. Hopefully you have enjoyed the stream. If you have, give it a like. If you enjoy this type of content, make sure to subscribe. If you are watching this after it's been finished live, make sure to put your comments in as well because I do love hearing from you and I do try and reply as soon as possible, but that's hard with work and everything. And as I said at the beginning, I'm not fully back, but I'm going to try and give it a go. Well, thank you everyone for watching, and hopefully we see you soon. Okay then, bye.